like these dudes have eyes of an eagles to see during, especially during nighttime, like a black suited Spider-Man.
Attention units. Armed hostiles are attacking a police transport. Location is in the vicinity of Devil's Shelf.
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
What can I do, officer?
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like this devil's breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some residue I can track.
Norman Osborn, a better mayor for a better New York. Aha!
Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it. AT-rich leader sequence. This looks promising.
Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Devil's Breath.
Perhaps modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal path now. Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one.
How long's it gonna be closed for? Really can't say, sir. Freaking spooky in there. You're telling me.
No good. Dead end.
Back to square one. What about this one?
Vapor trail heads up that building. Trail jumps between these buildings. Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here.
Alright, let's see what's happening here.
Well, this is moody. Must be some way to hit the lights.
Aha!
Let there be light. Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground? Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in. Martin Lee. Can't believe this is the same man I knew at Feast. Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was you targeting Osborn these past weeks, I was shocked and saddened. But then, as the situation evolved before my eyes, I felt inspired. You took the bold steps I had always dreamed of, Martin, and you took them without hesitation. I am honored now to join you on this path towards true justice.
Seems like Otto and Lee have more of a history than I thought. How long have they known each other?
Dr. Octavius, thank you for the medication. It helped me, it helped some, but the episodes continue to grow stronger. Things haven't been this bad since I was a child. I feel like I'm barely in control. Yesterday, during Osborn's address, I came close to blacking out. Seeing him triggers feelings I had thought long buried. I'm not sure how much longer I can live in his shadow like this. Marlon Lee. Nothing in the back.
Otto's rage is driving him. The neural interface is exacerbating it, but his hate is genuine. He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman.
Is there anything what I can observe? Does it look like it? Corrupt lair.
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil? If only they could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind the mask.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses. Good old Rhino, my second favorite Russian. Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days.
He's genius, but when he loses his mind, oh boy, that mind can be extremely dangerous.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battlesuit you're sealed inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
So Rhino's battles like armor is actually kind of like a jail to him? That he's trapped in there? I mean, we have never seen him take it off, I think. So, yeah.
Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy.
Oh.
Scorpion's helping Otto in exchange for a clean slate. Criminal record expunged? Gambling debts erased?
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here.
Vulture.
Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer. And Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
I mean, that's good. That's really good. And there's a chance that he could be saved. That's really good.
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have wrought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
Like, Otto sounds so menacing now. Like, he sounded so much different at the beginning.
Electro. Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
There's a lot of car batteries right there.
What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing.
Ah,
UV bulb. Huh, nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on.
aha.
There we go. Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece.
Scorpion, Rhino, Electro, Vulture, Icarus. Leader to secure DP anti-serum.
Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman. Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why? Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum. Using something called Icarus?
I believe that's everything, I think.
Oscorp has snaked itself throughout the city. Power, communication, public safety. Norman made his company essential, but also fragile. If a disaster were to occur, and a few small pressure points were tweaked, it would all fall apart. The public would see Norman for what he is, a leech on their lives. Yes, just a few simple steps, and he would be ruined forever.
Icarus. This is it.
Hello, Spider Man. We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position?
Ooh!
Need a lift? So refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plans.
MJ, hey!
Pete, are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. Pulling every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great. Okay, talk soon, MJ.
Oh boy, you're bringing me to Electro? Come on, break out!
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B.
There we go!
Teamwork is beautiful, ain't it? Helping you reach those unattainable goals. Like killing Spider Man.
That was almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you? Miss me, now you got it. You know what? Forget I said anything.
Oh! I guess that's not gonna work! I see.
My feelings. Time to get up close and personal.
Alright.
I need to web the transformer he's over. Me, you're up. No, Adrian, it's me, Spider Man.
What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long feud ends tonight.
You thought we had a healthy give and take. Man, am I missing this relationship?
Nothing more than luck.
There!
I must break you.
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost!
Ugh.
Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it?
A finger on you, the wisdom of experience, a fine pairing.
Whoa!
Just like oil and water, sure.
Ugh.
Time your mind.
There we go! Had enough? Ugh. Gotcha!
He doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, we got this.
You're sure about that, buddy, huh?
Hate to be the pessimist,
Ugh.
but I don't think you guys are assessing this situation accurately.
Ugh. You done?
One down, one to go. How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
Ugh.
Once too many. Tonight will be your last waltz. That hurt. Batter up.
Ah.
His guard's up. Need to stun or surprise him.
Stay still!
Nope, that's not my
Real quick.
thing!
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
Ugh.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath. What time? Oh man.
Whew.
Need to update Yuri. Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah. City's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
We are really roughed up. Like, I can hear just in his voice that we are really, really struggling. Oh, new suit. Okay. Wow, that takes 20! Wow! Enemies cannot block or interrupt your attacks even if there are they have shields. Wow. Stormbolt discharge. Build up an electric charge by performing an air attack and release the charge by attacking enemies on the ground. Ooh. Interesting. But we have enough for getting the last, to get the last skill. Here we go. Superior Spider-Man achievement. Epicenter. Okay. Ah, we need challenge circuits for that one. We could do that.
I should check on Miles.
Hey, Pete, you okay?
That's what I was gonna ask you. I'm fine, but you and May are in the middle of it.
We're busy, but people need help. And I'd rather be doing something than waiting around for somebody else to fix things, you know?
Yeah, I heard that. Just make sure you protect yourself. Mask and gloves. And rest every now and then. All that goes double for May.
Nobody can make that woman take a break when she doesn't want to. But I'll do my best.
Thanks, Miles. Give May my love, and be safe.
Keep your feet on the ground!
Oh, really? That's actually pretty good. So that I can have some peace of mind for once. Before I do this, let's do this out of the way.
Escaped inmates, trash can fire. It's asshole! Hey, making the license plate doesn't mean you own the car!
Fight him in the air! Let me show you what I got.
Oh, ah.
Everyone done! Out of your league! Someone get him down here! Eat this!
One more. Perform 10 swing kicks. Oh! Whoa! All my health! Just like that!
City's falling apart. I've got to put a stop to Leonardo fast.
There we go, that's done.
1051, escaped prisoners and vehicles are causing a major disturbance. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
This is probably gonna take me a few attempts.
Gotta move quick and quiet.
Your turn. Your turn.
Good night, Goon.
Damn. I'm wasting time. Come on. There we go. No! Why? Okay. That ending part, messed it up.
Good night, Goon.
Ugh.
Feeling pretty good about myself right now.
There we go.
Ground teams in port side. This is Control. Do you have an update at your position?
Oh!
I know you. You were on my neighbor's porch for Halloween.
The name's Taskmaster, and you're about to get taken to school. I have a bullet reflex.
Oh!
You do, I can do. This ain't hide and seek. Fight like a man. I thought you were fast. Yeah, I can also anticipate what you're gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
Impressed?
I've got toe-to-toe with the Avengers. You're nothing.
How are you blocking so much?
I told you, I know everything you're gonna do.
When are you gonna figure out this isn't working?
It's working great for me. I pick up more of your moves every time.
God, did an overdrive.
This'll be over quick.
He's using the move. Cover band's never as good as the original. Hey!
Still got tricks up your sleeve, huh?
Same.
Need more data before I can fulfill my contract.
Here's all the data I need. I beat you, you ran away. Conclusion, you lose.
Not yet. You'll find other challenges around the city. Once I've seen what you can do, we'll talk about round 2.
I try so hard to be likable. Why does everyone always want to fight me?
Because I am a menace. But man, he was rough. He was really rough.
Gotta move quick and quiet. Sweet dreams.
Not exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, come on! That's the dude I wanted to take care of first! But apparently I targeted a completely different person. Okay!
Done that well in school.
Works for me! Yeah! That worked really well.
There's the reservoir. No sign of Scorpion. Better take a closer look. Now, if I was a mercenary dressed like a scorpion, where would I be?
Right behind me.
Me, I'd end it now. But Octavius is paying, and he wants to torture you, which I respect.
Damn it! What did he inject me with? Whoa! What the... Is that a sea of poison? Can't be. This can't be real. Must be the poison. But I can't take any chances. Gotta get to higher ground. And analyze whatever he injected me with.
Is that... like, it is actually getting higher. Hi! Hi! What? There we go. Yep. Howdy, Rainy. How you doing?
Okay, should be safe for a minute. Need to analyze the neurotoxin so I can create an antidote. Scorpion's made some upgrades.
Alright, let's see here. Okay, I kind of see. Maybe that one there. And that one. Oh! And that over there. You're nibbling before you're streaming? Awesome. What you nibbling on?
Neurotoxin. My brain will create nightmares that my body thinks are real.
How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just swinging around, being a goofball Spidey.
I have to create the antidote fast. First, I need a natural steroid. Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do the trick. ESU's greenhouse is nearby. Hope it's in season.
Ugh.
There's the greenhouse! Eclipta alba should be inside the greenhouse. There it is. Is this real or in my mind?
It can be both.
Doc?
Yeah, this is not real. This is still a nightmare. Mikey's D's? Never heard of that one before.
It's just the hallucinations intensifying. You can get through this.
Doc, you sound...
Like I did before the neural interface affected my mind. My obsessions were always there, but the interface allowed me to fully embrace them.
Oh, McDonald's. Gotcha.
Somehow.
Peter. Always trying to shoulder the responsibility, even when there's no hope. I can't
Ouch.
tell you how many times your unfettered optimism has kept me going when things look bleak. I'll miss being with you. I really will.
Woo!
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm so sorry.
Yes, you're sorry. And yet, you let it happen. Makes one wonder where your priorities lie. I mean, if I was really that important to you, why would you let me destroy myself?
I can help you. It's the neural web. It's affecting your mind.
You mean the neural web you helped create? The hard truth is, you did this to me.
Never left you alone with those arms.
Good luck. I wish I could offer you more help. Stay strong, Peter.
Ouch. Like, blaming me? When I literally was also trying to fix the things which you have overlooked.
There's the Eclipse.
Okay.
It'll buy me time. But I need an antitoxin to mix a permanent antidote. One of Harry's research stations is developing a synthetic atropine. Gotta get there fast.
Whoa! Okay!
Deadly scorpion. Thanks, brain.
Feeling, Spider. Raw panic crawling up your spine.
Yes!
I have to get this number.
Always asking those these interesting questions. It's not how am I calling you. It's am I calling you. Maybe I'm the fevered screams of your dying brain.
Real or no, when I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
Big talk from the little bug. Have fun chasing pink elephants.
There's the research station. We need that atropine. I have to get into the station. Atropine's right there.
Come on, come on. I had...
Atropine's gone.
I had fear sweats.
Not again.
I had fear sweats. Holy... I had fear sweats.
You're too late. Just as you were too late to help me.
This isn't you, Doc.
But it is me. The me polite society found inconvenient. The parts of myself I suppressed. But you helped me break those chains.
I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you. I swear it.
Stop deluding yourself. You never help anyone. Poison isn't in. You are the poison. Everyone
Wow.
you touch suffers.
Ouch. Ow, that hurts.
Stop running from me. Let me try.
I want nothing from you. You're a failure at life, love, career. You bring nothing but pain.
No, stop. I'm not giving up on you. Please, just talk to me. I can help you.
So you can treat me like all the rest. Containing me, suffocating me. No, I would let my genius shine on its own. I saw you, Peter, taking notes and stealing ideas, a rat in my own lab. To think I called you a friend.
Ow!
I am your friend, Otto. Please! I've always supported you. There it is. The atropine.
Okay, that was cut off like that, but okay. Are we done?
Got the atropine. Now I just need to mix up the antidote. Looks like I'm headed back to the lab.
Still with us?
I'm nearly cured. Sorry to bust up your plans.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Plenty of surprises left for you. We'll be seeing each other again real soon.
Count on it.
Oh!
Mine's trying to kill me. The Chief Pete Parker.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Made it. Somehow. But I'm running out of time. I need to mix the antidote. Finally.
Come on, fight it.
You're in my domain. You're just like Osborn, trying to steal my genius. Everything that happens now is your fault. I knew you were laughing at me. All of you, behind my back. You...
Thought I forgot about you.
Scorpion, are you even real?
Hold still. I'll show you.
That gave me an opening. Another hallucination. At least he had an imaginary glass jaw.
Not gonna be that easy.
Sure is.
How many there is you?
Poison trying to distract me. Bring it on.
No.
One down.
Okay.
You're a loser. All you'll ever be is a loser.
Can't let him get to me.
Ugh.
A few more left.
The world would be better off without you. And you know it.
Another one down.
Oh, hi.
One more.
Where are you? There you are.
So you, everyone you ever met suffers.
It's like fighting internet trolls.
Internet trolls.
That's the last of them. I can barely stand up. There's the centrifuge I need. Finally. I'm running out of time. I can feel... I think I did it.
Oh.
Where'd my suit go? I think I took decontamination a little too far. I'd better put some clothes on.
Yeah.
Much better.
There we go.
Just go ahead and forget that ever happened.
Oh, yeah.
So many good memories of working here. All tainted now.
Parker. Always listening, aren't you? Always observing, memorizing, stealing. Who have you told about the neural interface, About my work? Well, it stops here, Parker. I trusted you. But instead of recognizing my genius, what did you do? Tried to tear it down. Accused it of flaws. There are no flaws. It's a thing of beauty. A perfect extension of the mind itself into the world. thought given form by these incredible arms. And I have only one thought on my mind now. Norman's reputation lying in tatters before me. Time to give it shape.
Jesus.
Parker says the interface is dangerous, but the boy's a neophyte. Never truly created anything. Thinks we can stay on the side.
Wow.
It's avoiding the mud. Men died to found this nation. They died to get us to the moon. Every great push forward demands blood. And this next push, this push to rid ourselves of Norman's stink, it may yet be the bloodiest of them all.
Not gonna let that happen, Doc.
Oh, man.
He was planning this right under my nose. Was it just an idea in his head until the interface pushed him over the edge? How long was he using the device before I realized?
Yeah, like, how long actually this was here?